It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after him, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
Here's Cairo Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
There was a lot of questions surrounding Jordan Love. Was he the long-term answer in Green Bay following in the footsteps of the legendary Aaron Rodgers? And I think last year in his first season as a full-time starter, he certainly quieted a lot of those questions. He spent time early in his career watching from the sideline, and he wasted no time showing he's one of the top young quarterbacks in the entire league.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early third down coming up.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
And that just can't happen. Third and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
On play action, Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
He's going to tuck it and go.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Love. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. Good blocking, and he's in. Jordan Love, touchdown, Green Bay. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
He finds the big tight end. That's Gerald Everett. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the bootleg, it's Williams. This pass caught right side, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Two first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. 2nd and a yard. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Bears.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and through. And the Bears come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Love to throw. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. To throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and As this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Back to throw is Love. They'll try to set up the screen here. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's Love to throw. This one is caught by Reed. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Love. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit...
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Bears have it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter. Quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
First and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got his man Carter. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all tied, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go again with Swift. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Swift gets it from the pistol. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Kmet. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. On the ground, it's Swift. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late. And this is 3rd down. They will run it over center with Swift. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. The man in motion is Watson. He'll try and get there on the ground. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a 1st down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Love to throw it on 1st down. The open man is Reed. He's got it. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, it is 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. This is taken in by Dobbs. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Now Love. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here comes 2nd down. From the gun, it's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
On play action, Love. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now on second and long. Here's Love. Now he'll run it. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And we'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? To throw is Love. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Packers going to use their final timeout now, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. So this one in the win column for the Bears. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.